Hey guys, welcome back to Captain Bailey's Adventures with the first mate Hugo here, and my son in the background playing basketball. And it's Friday, July 3rd. Got back from Florida, 20-hour ride straight through, back and back with me, the wife taking turns, straight through. I think you got here Monday, whenever the first, no, yeah, the 30th. Got back the 30th, whatever day that was. Wednesday, I guess, and then Tuesday, and then so the first, whatever, Tuesday, and then Wednesday I took off. The first I was off, and then so just unpacking, getting whatever. Going grocery store, doing all that stuff, getting ready. Now, then I went to work. First day painting at the job. One of the schools caught fire, so I don't know if we're painting everything because it caught fire. It's been closed down. They gutted the whole place, so the area that we're working has been cleaned and new ceiling tiles and everything and cleared. So we're in there now, and I'm painting walls. So started that yesterday. 9 hours or 8 hours. They actually gave us an hour off, so that was cool. So just a regular shift. So it's July 3rd today. Having a cup of Joe. Some haunted bookshop in my Melita. Beautiful pipe. I don't smoke it too much. I don't know why. I mean, I always go to my Camo 7 Ellie. Probably that's my favorite pipe. So I went up, had one cup of coffee, started up in the attic. I mean, it's just, I'm starting to unpack, see what the hell we got up there. I'm trying to go through the attic first, throw things away. What are we keeping? There's just so much shit. So much shit. Decorations, am I going to keep these Halloween decorations for the new house or just throw it out and start new? That's the thing. It's like everything we don't throw away, right? You got to somehow bring with you. So I'm plugging away with that. It's about 110 up there probably already. Right now it's 95 degrees out back here. Feels like 100. I'm already dripping sweat. Just started the video. I'm already dripping sweat, and I'm drinking hot coffee, so that don't help. But taking a break, brought down a couple things. Got to go back up there and just keep plugging away, bringing stuff down. I got to go through the shed, throw away, some stuff that I'm not going to use or whatever, not bring. I got to run errands today. I got to get an air filter for the air conditioner. That thing has been running nonstop. We're in a super massive heat wave. It's hotter than it felt in Florida. If Florida was hot, even on the 100 days, but it was more humid, you know what I'm saying? So even at night when it cooled off, it was just sticky and warm, per se. But like right now, I feel like a cloud of heat around me, oppressing me, even in the shade. In the sun, you're dead. It's horrible. Anybody that's gonna work out in this heat today, I feel really bad for them. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like I said, just sitting here, trying to relax. I feel like a weighted pressure in front of my face, like a massive heat cloud, like someone with heat hands is just pressing on my eyes and my face. Like there's like a weird pressure from the heat. Hard to breathe. I'm smoking, right? So anyway, it's bad. The heat index is supposed to be like 101 today, so it's probably going to be about 115 in the shade, with this, and it's like, I don't think it's that humid. I don't believe, because I don't really feel sticky, like a humid heat, like a wet heat. It feels like a dry heat, and like I said, that pressure. I don't know what the hell this is or where it's coming from. It's bad. Couple things. Got cigars coming in today. I got, hopefully it comes, an order of my grains and my supplies for making a brew. So I'll look for a home brew video this weekend, hopefully, 4th of July brew day tomorrow, if the stuff comes today. I gotta get this thing on the go, get it in the fermenter, get it percolating and fermenting, and then within 2 weeks, that'll be like the week of the 28th or something like that, around that area, or before then, whatever. Anyway, 2 weeks from now, I timed it to where if I brew this weekend, I can get it packaged in the keg and ready for shipping to the new house when we gotta move. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't do it this weekend, or one day after work, if I couldn't, I gotta get that, 2 weeks of fermentation and then get it in the keg, and then it's safe, ready to ship, maybe even sample. But this is crunch time. I gotta get this ball rolling with this move. Meeting with a mover, coming to the house to give me a quote on how to move all this big fucking shit, or what they do. What do I just box everything up, let them load the boxes on their shit? Do they do everything, or do I have to maybe rent a separate U-Haul as backup? I don't know. Either way, it's gonna be big money. Everything's fucking big money. Wednesday, we're still doing my daughter's graduation party on Wednesday. Like, this is like, me and my wife, it's like more of my wife, I'm just the muscle, you know what I'm saying? So we got 30 people on the list to come to my house here. We got to have a tent company, set up a tent, chairs, tables, graduation party, catered, decorations. That's why I gotta get the propane, because we catered like fajita bowls or something like that, like Chipotle type bowls with rice, beans, stuff like that people, that's catered. But for the chicken and the meat, they wanted like over $500. So it was like half the price, or exuberant amount of price if you didn't get the steak. So we just got one protein. So we got the chicken. So it's gonna be up to me to go to the grocery store and get some steaks, so for people that want steak, and grill it up. I'll probably do it the night before, get that all marinated, grilled up, and have that as well. And yeah, it's just a lot going on. And then you gotta work too, right? My son's bus was late yesterday. At least my son's going to summer school, which is cool, because then he's gone for all day, from 8 to fucking 3, or no 8. Well, the school's 8 to 3, but then the ride home is about an hour, half hour. So he's not home till about like 3:40, 4 o'clock, and I'm rolling in at 4. So that's perfect for us, because the years prior to this, with my summer hours, working 9 hours, 7 to 4, there was that grace period of when my son would only go half days at this district, and it would be a nightmare, because we'd be scrambling like, who's gonna watch Willie? Who's gonna watch him from 12:30, 1 o'clock till 4 when I get home? Wife's working, I'm working. My eldest is either working or was, she's doing her thing. So it's like trying to get help with her, but if she's a teenager, right? 18, living life. She's at the beach now. I'm up in the attic here, 110 degrees, bringing stuff down. Kids, right? But whatever. And my middle child, she, Bree, asking her to watch him. Like, no one watches your son, but the way you gotta watch him. You gotta watch him like a hawk. If he comes inside, you gotta see what he's doing. He could be breaking stuff, getting in this shit. He comes out back here, you gotta watch him. He likes to climb the trees and do, crazy stuff. So, it's like constantly, I'm always constantly with him. So, and we know that. And I try to tell that to them, but then it's like, I'll look on the cameras here, and it's like, okay, your brother's out back, and so I'm at work, so constantly that stress of watching the cameras. Oh, the ring's going off. What's he doing? Okay. Your brother's out back. He's throwing rocks at the bat house. I don't want him to break a window. Please stop him. So it's constantly that. So at least he's at school till I get home, Look, flies. We got the fucking black flies. They're not the strawberry flies. So I think hiking is done. I don't have time to do it anyway. besides going on the weekend. And then half the time the weekend comes, you want to just relax. And then these next couple weekends, it's just going to be, I'm off on Fridays, like today. It's going through this shit in this house. What are we packing up? What's going to the trash, to the dump, whatever. I don't think we're bringing this couch. I have to figure that out. I don't have trash. See, this is what sucks about my area. There's no trash service. We have no fucking trash service. I pay all these fucking high taxes here, and then I have to pay like $400 a fucking quarter for fucking trash service or some stupid exuberant number. I haven't paid trash in years. I take it to my dad, or I take it to, work when I can, Disclosure. Please don't tell them. But yeah, so I'm trying to get a lot of stuff like this couch. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to either have to chop it in half and take it to the dump. I don't know. And I'm going to pay for that too. Because dumping my trash, even though I live in Atlantic County, that's not free either. You pay by the weight. There is a free dump site for furniture and stuff here and grass clippings and things like that. But I think like bulk trash like that, it's only like once a month at certain times of the month. You can't just go there on a weekend. It's like one weekend out of a month, or a quarterly or something. It's not like every weekend either. So it's they have certain dates where you can dump off bulk furniture and stuff. I'm like, and I don't know if that's going to coincide with this move. And do I get rid of it? If it say it's tomorrow, well, it's 4th of July, so I don't think they're going to do anything. But say it's the weekend after. Do I get rid of this couch and then sit on the fucking floor or for the next 2 weeks? I mean, that's the thought process that I'm thinking about what the hell to do. Because obviously the people that we're buying the house of, they're trying to load their shit on us. Oh, ask the the buyers if they want this couch. We'll just leave it. And so I think we're doing that with one of the couches, because obviously it has more rooms. So you need more furniture, and this furniture is kind of messed up from my son playing with slime and things. You can't see it, but we know it's there. It's old. Their stuff is newer. So I think we're only buying one couch. They have like TV stands and things like that. I don't want any of that big. We got rid of that stuff years ago. I want to have the TVs up on the wall mounted, with the wires going in the wall or hidden, that type of thing. So yeah. But yeah, that's what's going on. So thank you for his pipe chats. I don't know if I'm going to do a 4th of July video. Normally on Friday nights I do a campfire and have a cigar. I think I'll just be having a cigar out here with the tiki torches, because the way this oppressive heat, I think it's still going to be in the high 90s or high 80s by 10 o'clock tonight when I start watching Craig Tube and having a couple brews. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think I'm just going to no fire. I think the pallet wood that I have, if I don't have any more fires, I don't have to chop any of it up. I'll just put the pallets in the back of my truck, take them to the new house, and find a spot to stash them for that. The shed is smaller than this shed that we got here, so I don't know if there's room for racks, for my racks that are in there, for my tools and stuff, or if just use the racks in the garage, that type of thing, and do 50-50, just do the lawn equipment and stuff like that in the little shed, and pool chemicals. I think that's what they say they have, the pool chemicals now. I don't know. Well, thanks for listening to the captain's stressful rant, as him and the first mate here try to keep calm through this daunting task of trying to move and live and have a life. And, it's really rough, but I'm just gonna keep plugging and try to de-stress when I can. So I'm having this quick bowl, and then I'm gonna go back at it, start bringing more stuff down. And that's the thing. There's an attic there. I don't know. I wasn't able to look at it and see what it looks like or anything. So inspection happens this next Friday. So we're going over there with a guy we hired. He's like the best around. I was surprised. It's $500. Same price I paid 20 years ago. But he's a good guy. Very comprehensive. I mean, when he's done, you got pictures, you got a book. You can go through the whole house. That's what he did here. I fixed some of the things that he had recommended, and then I had to buy it. The owners, before I bought, fixed a lot of things. They were agreed to fix some things. But supposedly this house is pretty well maintained, so I don't expect anything to have to come to the table with and ask them to fix or anything. So it's got a brand new roof and stuff, and all that stuff. In my house, I'm selling as is. I'm not fixing shit, which is good, and they agreed to it, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, guys, this has been long enough. Let's set sail on that next adventure. Cheers, guys.